Hello everyone and welcome back to Prodigal Overland. My name is Brad. If you're new here, welcome. In this video, we're going to do a real world review on the ICECO APL55 and their accessory battery. We've had this out on our Western Loop trip. This thing has been out in West Texas, Palo Duro Canyon in 100-degree weather, right in the back of the truck. We are currently standing on Meadow Masher, an iconic trail out here in Moab. Again, it's about 95 degrees and this has been rolling with us the whole time. So in this video, we're going to give you some basic stats, but also let you know how does it really handle out on the trail. All right, guys, like I said, we've got the ICECO APL55. Big thanks to ICECO for sponsoring this video. We're going to show you some of the epic scenery we've got around us right now in just a second. But let's just review some stats on this. This is a dual zone fridge freezer. This thing weighs about 63 pounds empty. If I was going to find one thing I didn't so much like about it, that would be it. Once you have this loaded up, you're definitely looking at a two-person carry or throwing your back out. But that being said, it is heavy duty construction. I've never had a fridge that was this well constructed, from the latches to the soft close lid. This thing is solid. It is by far the most rugged ICECO fridge we have. We have 3 of them. It's got DC, AC, USB ports right here. Some nice dust covers, which have been pretty important here as we are really getting dusty out here. Comes in silver or black. We have the black, and like it, just so you know, like I can't keep my hand on that. That's how hot that is. It's got an app to monitor. We're running on eco mode and it's holding temp. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you to see this, but holding temp at 33 degrees. We're pulling ice cold water out of this. The APL55 is actually a 58 quart dual zone fridge freezer, and it'll get as cold as -4 degrees Fahrenheit. We did have the opportunity to test that out because we did run half of it as a freezer, and I can verify it is able to maintain that temp in even these extreme conditions. Ever since we've started to prepare and provide meals on our events, the ability to store food has become just a vital thing for us. On this Western Loop trip, we actually have 3 different fridges with us. And the APL55 has quickly become my favorite of the 3. In Texas, we actually moved the fridge down to where we were cooking on the canyon rim, and it was nice to be able to bring it down and have it still running on a portable battery. Again, the food stays nice and cold. It's just been a great addition to our trips. You know, we'll bring food out on the trail to prepare for people, and so the fridges we have along with us have to take the abuse that our vehicles are giving. I mean, here we are on Meadow Masher, climbing obstacles, so these fridges are tipping. You know, out here in Moab, we were hitting inclines as much as 30, 35 degrees, you know, off cambered about 20 degrees. They're getting beat around, and they just, you know, we've had 0 issues with the ICECO brand. As I said, we've got a total of 3 of these fridge freezers, with the oldest one being about 4 years old, and they're all still running. We've had 0 issues with the compressors. This portable battery from ICECO, initially I was having problems finding a place to stick it, but they put on the very back of the fridge, there is a magnetic section in the back right there that will let that battery stick to it. This is like, I think 250, 270 watt hour battery. What we've been finding with this is if we have it plugged into here, it'll get me through the night, no problem. If I have it out on a trail day, maybe 4 to 6 hours on trail, is also fine for that. One of the neat things with this is I'm running on DC right now. It actually comes with a charger, and I've got the bed wired up for DC right back here. So I can actually charge the battery while it's being run. And then when we're not traveling, I can unplug that and we still got a full battery. Here's that portable battery. It displays kind of the percentage left. You've got a charging port over here, USB and USB-C output, and then of course where to plug in the fridge. A couple of the things that I thought were nice touches. The ports are the same front and back. So if you, depending on how you want to mount this, you've got a power port here. And if I swing around back here, you've actually got a DC port back there. You don't have an AC port in the back, but there's a DC port back there and USB plugs. So you can actually, you know, depending on how you want to mount this, run it both ways. The hardware on this is super solid. I mean, it's just been a great fridge. All right, guys, I wanted to show you this ICECO app. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to our freezer, which is showing up here. Right here, we have it currently set on 33 degrees. Okay, up here at the top, I can go left zone, right zone. I can adjust the temp colder if I want. Okay, and all that happens right on the fridge. I just heard my fridge beep over there. Currently, I'm in eco mode, which this thing just sips power. Like, I had it out on those trails in Moab and eco mode. It was maintaining temp. My bed was like blazing under the sun. It was just incredible. We've been doing a 7-mile rim. That's the that's the monitor. That's the Merrimack out with our crew. We've got the ICECO APL55 here that we've been testing. One of the torture test kind of things we're doing is can it stand up to the heat? We do have other fridges that were not able to hold temp. I have this set to about 33. It's hard to tell because of the sun, but I'm looking here and it's 33. It is able to hold temp. I know they talk about extra insulation in the ICECO, but I can confirm, and even with the black, like this water jug here I have is like hot. My batteries, I've had batteries overheating. But anyway, and actually the other fridge I had going actually through a code I had never seen before, an overheating code. It just got too hot. So this is the same temp, same bed of the truck, same coverage, and this one's keeping up great. So definitely that extra insulation so far has made a big difference. So stepping in here, guys, dual zone, but you can make it a single zone by pulling out the center divider. That just slips in and out, so that's super easy to do. Putting that back in, slips right back in. You've got lights. This basket here can pull out, and a lot of the ones I have like a really, it's all one basket. This actually comes with two, so I do like that. Then of course, if you don't want the baskets, you can pull them out completely. I think other way, buddy. Oops. Good. And then we've got a nice big deep pocket there. That's been nice. Another thing I really like is this recessed lid. Can't tell you how many times I've had situations where I'm just a little bit tall. So they've actually, because of the bulk of this, they've been able to recess that. So you can actually stack just a little bit higher and still fit. The beeping you're hearing is a warning that the lid is open. So we'll go ahead and shut that lid now. Soft close lid, like I said before. If you're in the market for a new portable fridge freezer, go ahead and check out ICECO. They make great stuff. Like I said, we have 3 different fridges that have been running for us for a long time. They're running a sale right now from July 2nd to July 12th. And we have a promo code that'll get you up to 20% off. I'm gonna leave that in the description of this video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys again real soon.